Sustainable Development Goals. Goal 4. Quality Education. Targets. 4.1. By 2030, ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education, leading to relevant and goal for effective learning outcomes. 4.2. By 2030, ensure that all girls and boys have access to quality early childhood development, care and pre-primary education, so that they are ready for primary education. 4.3. By 2030, ensure equal access for all women and men to affordable and quality technical, vocational and tertiary education, including university. 4.4. By 2030, substantially increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills, for employment, decent jobs, and entrepreneurship. 4.5. By 2030, eliminate gender disparities in education, and ensure equal access to all levels of education and vocational training for the vulnerable, including persons with disabilities, indigenous peoples, and children in vulnerable situations. 4.6. By 2030, ensure that all youth and a substantial proportion of adults, both men and women, achieve literacy and numeracy. 4.7. By 2030, ensure that all learners acquire the knowledge and skills needed to promote sustainable development, including, among others, through education for sustainable development and sustainable lifestyles, human rights, gender equality, promotion of a culture of peace and nonviolence, global citizenship, and appreciation of cultural diversity and of culture's contribution to sustainable development. 4.8. Build and upgrade education facilities that are child, disability, and gender sensitive, and provide safe, non-violent, inclusive and effective learning environments for all. 4.b. By 2020, substantially expand globally the number of scholarships available to developing countries, in particular least developed countries, small island developing states and African countries, for enrollment in higher education, including vocational training and information and communications technology, technical, engineering and scientific programs, in developed countries and other developing countries. 4.c. By 2030, substantially increase the supply of qualified teachers, including through international cooperation for teacher training in developing countries, especially least developed countries and small island developing states. COVID-19 response. In an effort to foster international collaboration and ensure that education never stops, UNESCO is mounting a response with a set of initiatives that include the global monitoring of national and localized school closures, to protect the well-being of children and ensure they have access to continued learning. UNESCO in March 2020 launched the COVID-19 Global Education Coalition, a multi-sector partnership between the UN family, civil society organizations, media and IT partners, to design and deploy innovative solutions. Together they help countries tackle content and connectivity gaps, and facilitate inclusive learning opportunities for children and youth during this period of sudden and unprecedented educational disruption. Specifically, the Global Education Coalition aims to help countries in mobilizing resources and implementing innovative and context-appropriate solutions to provide education remotely, leveraging high-tech, low-tech and no-tech approaches. Seek equitable solutions and universal access. Ensure coordinated responses and avoid overlapping efforts. Facilitate the return of students to school when they reopen to avoid an upsurge in dropout rates. UNICEF also scaled up its work in 145 low- and middle-income countries to support governments and education partners in developing plans for a rapid, system-wide response including alternative learning programs and mental health support.